Hello, people, hi, my sunbeams. So, in the midst of my last reading, I got a crazy kind of message that did not belong to that reading about a toxic friendship, maybe toxic lover, and what's going on in that situation. Not sure if those are messages or just, oh, okay. We have a lot to say apparently. Can we be a little bit, holy Hanna-Barbera, y'all. They are jumping like fish today. So good morning. It is beautiful December 28th. And whew, that's a lot of messages. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh goodness. We had the Fool and the Hierophant in the other reading also. So we are jumping out in piles today. We got a lot to say about this. So give me a minute. Oh. All right. I hear you. Let's talk. Okay. Not sure if we can get everything in the picture. I know. Bear with me. Y'all, well, I am beyond new to the tube. And this is with my cell phone. So let's get these somewhat situated, shall we? So we're starting off with the Hierophant. You might feel like an old soul. It's in reverse, which I'm kind of feeling like it's not exactly the opposite of what the card is, but more of like a lesser value of what the card is. So you might be middle-aged or getting up there in middle-aged, like, but that's not exactly where I'm seeing this. I'm seeing like this is, I'm feeling like this is you, and you kind of feel like you've been around the block, you know a few things, you've done a few things, that the person that we're dealing with, this toxic friendship, I'm not really feeling lover, maybe there were some feelings there, not really getting guy energy, but female energy, but you know, take what resonates. So with this, I'm feeling like you guys were old friends, is what I'm getting from this one. Like maybe high school friends, middle school friends, college roommates kind of friends. So like you've had a long relationship with this person. Turn my dishwasher, y'all. So something, maybe the holidays, I'm feeling like loss or an issue with the job. Maybe somebody got their promotion over you, and it was this person that you thought had your back, or this friend, but you lost something. So we've got the Tower here. We've got a Tower moment, and I feel like it was like you're like, no, this person isn't a friend, they're more of a frenemy. And with the Fool, you feel like you're not completely done, but that like you're getting there, that you're starting to see things, a whole bunch of red flags. You're starting to see moments or things that have happened in the past that are kind of coming to light, or you've got other friends coming to basically be like, hey, they've never been your friend. Like, they've always been pretty to your face and ugly behind your back. Like, they're the ones giving you a whole bunch of issues. Maybe stealing your stuff, your roommates, eating your food, stealing boyfriends, girlfriends, stealing friends, hearing all sorts of just smack, like you were trying to better yourself and it was backhanded compliments, like, oh, that's really great that you try. Like, I kind of get this really kind of like, oh, that's so great for you, kind of vocalism on the attitude. And then they go around and they're like, oh yeah, she said she was gonna try this again. We all know how that goes, instead of being very supportive and like, yeah, you got this. Like, you're gonna get this. Keep trying. Like, yes, go do it again. So I feel like you were on the verge of, nope, we're gonna let go. And that's what's gonna happen. And with the Two of Cups that we've got going on here, hold on, y'all. Totally pause. Oh my goodness. My house is such a buzz this morning, y'all. And I just know that as soon as school starts, they aren't even gonna know what dawn looks like. And they are gonna be so ready to not go to school. So, thank you for your patience. Lord Almighty. Alright, so we have you in this terror moment with this person. Like, they took, this friend took, I'm feeling like they underhandedly, like, took something from you. I don't think it's about, I feel like it's more like a job or an opportunity, an internship, maybe, like, getting a certain, like, something in a class. Like, they took credit maybe for something, but you did all the work pretty much, kind of thing. And with this Fool, it's in reverse, that you're kind of starting to see the light. Like, you're starting to distance yourself from this person, let go from this relationship, even though it's been pretty long lasting. But with this Two of Cups, the people that love you, the people that really do care about you, like, I feel like they have no clue why you're friends with this person, why you still hang around this person. I feel like a couple of your friends, or maybe all your friends, maybe family members, maybe a pet, like a dog or a cat, like, they just don't like them. They've never liked them. You know, that it always seems like, oh, they're so sweet and loving and kind when they're around you, to you, in front of you. But as soon as, you know, as soon as your back's turned, here we've got the moon. You have a lot of major arcana going on. As soon as your back is turned, like, it's not daylight anymore, it's, you know, nighttime. From night to day, their personality changes, just like, you know, day to night. And we've got basically you being able to finally see, like, you are the reflection of those that you're around. And it's this towering moment was coming into play with you not seeing what they were doing in the light of day. But now that, you know, things have changed, you're starting to get a bigger picture about what's coming out at nighttime, what's coming out behind your backside, what you're not hearing, and realizing that all those, maybe, you know, all those swords that you might feel like you've got in your back, all those downfalls, all that bad luck, might be because of this person not getting the job, not making that class, not, you know, getting first place in something. I feel like they kind of, any chance they get, they kind of just threw you under the bus. like, oh, it wasn't me, it was so-and-so, they were sick, I had to take care of them. And then you find out, happenstance, somebody's like, oh, I hope you're feeling better, and you're like, excuse me? And they're kind of like, oh, play along. Or, oh yeah, don't you remember when you were ill? Like, I just feel like they just use the heck out of you. Even when you aren't there, you're still an excuse. You're still, you know, like, used to play a part so they don't look like the bad guy. They don't look like, you know, they always look like they're the victim, when in actuality, they're the ones that are kind of just throwing you to the wind and being like, oh, my bad. Can you do this for me, though? That kind of thing. Like, I feel this person, oddly enough, okay, a little bit, like, you have allergies, and they're constantly, like, allergic to maybe flowers, lilacs, dandelion, eucalyptus, like, flowers or wildflowers, daisies. Like, you're allergic to some floral smell, oh, but it's their favorite and they have it around all the time, and, you know, they just don't understand why you haven't gotten used to it. Candle smells, perfume smells, like, they always wear it. They know you're allergic to it, but, like, they love it, and they'll coat it on whenever they, like, go to see you, or, and, like, your nose was runny and your eyes are puffy. Something about allergies. And prom? Like, ruining prom. Taking a prom date. Not sure who that is meant for. And then here, with the Page of Pentacles, I see that it's kind of like you keep offering this person all that you have. Like, they need $5 and you only have 10, and you'll give them $5. But if you needed, you know, $5 and they had 500, oh, they just don't have change on them. Or they've borrowed something of yours without telling you, ruined it, and then been like, oh, I'll, you know, just get you a new one. But it was like vintage, like clothes, and they ruined it. Or they didn't have it cleaned, or they lost it at the dryers, they left it at a friend's house, or, you know, and then you see them wear it like a month or two later, and you're like, isn't that mine? And they're kind of like, oh yeah, I forgot, I'll get it back to you, and they never do. I kind of feel like you're constantly giving from, you know, a full and grateful heart with this Page of Pentacles. Just trying, and they're just like, oh yeah, thanks, but they never return the favor. And this isn't the first time. Like, it is constantly ongoing, and so you've got family and friends that are just like, what on earth are you still talking to this person for? And then with here, we have the Magician in reverse, and I feel like all their little tricks and all the little things that they try to pull continuously, like, you're starting to catch on. You're starting to waken up. Maybe, you know, we're starting to let go. Maybe not fully yet, but the wheels are turning. You're thinking, I can't be, you know, I need to move out. I need to distance myself from this person, make myself more unavailable, try and get yourself situated away from this person. And you might have tried a couple of times before, maybe like once or twice, I feel, but it didn't really work out. Like, they were able to pull you back in, or some sob story about like, how am I gonna do this without you? I need my friend. We're supposed to be best friends. Like, what's going on? Like, I need you, or I can't make rent, or I need help for the next couple of months, going through a breakup. Just like excuse, you know, more excuses. And they're kind of like, no, 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 don't leave, don't go. Just very stagnant, like rusty kind of like you're starting to see the little tidbits here and there, like, oh, you know, this is special, it was a special necklace, and they took it without like letting you know, and broke it, lost it, kind of thing. Like the kind of person that'll, oh, I'm really in love with him, and so they seek out your boyfriend or, you know, whoever to go and screw and be like, see, he was a cheater the whole time. That's how I feel like this kind of person is, and that you're finally coming to fruition about, like, okay, you know what, I see what you're doing here, and we're starting to make plans to distance ourselves from them, because, I mean, you're not going to be blinded anymore. You're going to start flying on your own 2 wings. Start making headway. Start making progress to where you need to go in this whole situation. Can we, let me scoot up here 1 second and we'll fix it. All right, real quick. So I think my little stand, you seeing those a little bit better? I moved everything up, y'all. Okay, so with him, I feel like you're starting to get, you're starting to like get wind. Oh Lord, that sounded horrible. But you're starting to understand, like, seeing what everybody else was telling you about, like, hey, you know, your friends coming in and being like, hey, this person, you know, does all this, they say all this, and then they change their story to fit the narrative that they need you to understand. And you're getting to a point where you're done. This is the Ten of Wands. It's in reverse. So you're kind of at this present juncture like, you know what, I'm done carrying the heavy load. I'm done carrying all of this burden. I'm done constantly, you know, having to be the good guy, and playing the bad guy when they need to constantly look like the good guy. And like, I know it's in reverse, but I feel like it's just a lesser form of the card in upright form. And then here again with our Ace of Swords, just like the bird, like, they have you blinded. They're pulling all the strings. They're the ones, you know, holding you captive. And as soon as you're able, as soon as you're gonna grab that sword, you're gonna cut those ties, and you're gonna fly free. You're just waiting. You're waiting for the right time. And the right time might never come, but you're waiting for a better time. Maybe, you know, a little bit better on the finances, a little bit better help and support. Like maybe a day that they're planning to go visit somebody, and you can be like, hey, all right, come over, today's the day. We need to move out. You know, like, I'm getting all my stuff packed, or you're slowly taking little things here and there to friends' houses or parents' houses, or starting to make plans with like, hey, can I stay with you for a little bit, putting your stuff in storage slowly. You're trying to make a clean getaway. And here with the King of Cups, sorry, Knight of Cups, Lord, why can I not card today? I did it in the other reading too. I was like 8 of something and it was a 9. Anyhoozle. So with this Knight of Cups, he's you know, fearless, careless, fancy free. Look at him. He's drinking and driving. Basically, he's like, I got care in the world. See all this? I'm geared to the nines. I got a great ride. I'm good, y'all. Like, ain't gonna notice me as I ride off into the sunset. Fearless, fancy free. I have no idea why that song is popping up. Maybe that's something for y'all. And then here Emperor, I feel like this is kind of your energy right now. Like, you kind of feel like you're always the sacrificial lamb. You're always having to sit there and watch them do all this while you have to still hold everything down, and you still have to watch your, you know, P's and Q's, and you still have to dot every I and cross every T. But if they mess up, it's no problem. If you mess up, it's a big to-do in Nottingham, and you're like, excuse me, no idea what Peter Pan is coming into play. I have been downloading Disney like all night, y'all. But I feel like you're like, no, I'm done not knowing. I'm done having, you know, myself uprooted just so that this person can have peace of mind, when, like, you're telling them, I need sleep, I've got deadlines, I've got stuff to do, and they're like, oh, that's great, you sleep, and then they end up having a party, and you get no rest, but they didn't have work the next day, you know, or they want to sit there, they'll be coming in like half cocked and not firing on all cylinders, and boss is wanting to know, hey, what's going on? And this person is like, oh, my roommate threw a party, so I didn't get rest, you know, again, throwing you under the bus so they don't look bad, because heaven forbid. But that's how I'm feeling. All this culmination has been just coming to a boil. It has been, this tower moment was a long time coming. This past tower moment is the one you've noticed, but your friends, your families, your loved ones, they've noticed. They've been like, honey, what on earth, what in heaven's name are you doing with this person? They are not good for you. And you just, no, you know, coming from compassion, coming from love, coming from caring, and it's still, they are still just, if not worse than how they were after, you know, you became friends, after you started becoming friends. Maybe, you know, they thought that they had a horrible home life, or, you know, they needed somebody to lean on, and it started out, you know, being a good friendship, but over the course of years is what I feel from all this energy. Like, over the course of years, it just got to a point where you're like, no, like, I can't do this anymore. I can't. There's just, I'm done. And so it's getting to the point where you're like, I just need to cut ties and go free. For some of you, I'm feeling like maybe this is this tower moment, and an odd, like, they're marrying the person you were in love with, or they, like, stole your boyfriend, your fiance, and now they're marrying them. And this is that moment, like, you're like, oh, heck no, I ain't being in your wedding party. I'm not supporting this. And, you know, their side is that they're the victim, that this is their wedding, and they can't understand. You're supposed to be best friends. But the people that know you, the people that have been around for a very long time, are like, I think not. Like, you guys just don't know yet. And this person is being suckered, like maybe a false pregnancy or something. Might not be with all of you, but I feel like that might be somewhere in this poor guy. This emperor is going to have to deal with the chaos of who he thinks his empress is, and it's not a true, you know, she's not true, or he's not. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else. Anything else we want to say? Like, this is just a lot of, that's some crazy messages today. I'm like, oh my goodness. Anything else that we're wanting to talk about today? Oh, here we go. Pentacles. Like I said, I cannot count today. I was about to say 9, and I think this is an 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my goodness. Yes. So overall, keep persevering. You're a master of your craft. You're going to do great. It might be slow going. Slow foot, and this might take, I feel like, a couple of months possibly for some of you. Some of you maybe just a couple of weeks just to get out of the house, to get going. But that you're going to persevere. You're going to take your time. You're going to get this done. You're going to cut those ties, even if it is a soul tie. You know, soul friendship. It might even be a karmic friendship for some of you. But you are a master of your craft. You've got this. It's going to take time. But you know what you're doing. You understand. I feel like I understood the assignment. TikTok wise. And so you're going to you're going to get on your high horse and you're going to be like, nope. Bye, Felicia. I have no idea what is it, Friday after next Friday? That's coming into my, so is, Clueless. The, Ass F. Might be like one of your favorite movies, or you think she's kind of like Cher. Love that movie, by the way. Both of them are great movies. But yeah, you're ready to go. You're just taking time. You know, more and more stuff is coming to light. You're realizing that nope, it's been a long time coming, and new year, new you. That's kind of been the overall messages for the the downloads that have happened tonight. But I do feel like within all of this energy, you've been having some ups and downs, some back and forth. Should I say, should I go? And ultimately, the decision is, no, we're done. We're going to fly away. We're going to be free. We're going to pack up our ride and go. Swim. I mean, like, he's even got fancy boots. Now, he living life right here. He is done. He's of his own accord. He's like, I ain't worried about a thing. No one's coming in my way. No one's bothering me. We're good. We're good. Don't need none of that. I'm gonna sit here and drink my drink, have a good time, and just keep persevering. You are no more sacrificial lamb for you. No more being thrown under the bus. Give to those that deserve your love, affection, attention. Exactly. Oh. So with that, I don't think we have any more messages. Let me see. Do you have anything else y'all want to say to these people breaking away and starting a new change away from this toxic frenemy energy? That kind of rhymed, y'all. Frenemy energy. I might have to name this one Frenemy energy. It just sounds fun. Okay, pay no mind. I'm just sitting here. Don't notice me. Oh goodness. Hey, get some tea going. You might like tea. I feel like somebody likes oolong or green tea, breakfast tea, chai. I feel like I need tea now. Not really a coffee person. Alrighty. I don't think we have anything else, but bottom of the deck, y'all. The Hanged Man. Yep. You're no longer going to be supporting the person that is putting you upside down, is how I take that. So with that being said, nothing but beautiful, sunshiny, bright days. Waltz in the rain, dance in the sunbeams, walk barefoot in the grass. Have a beautiful rest of your holiday. I will be putting up a card of the day a little bit later, maybe after a nap. This has been a lot of energy, really rough energy coming out. So I hope whatever you do to get away from this safely, don't hesitate to ask for help where you can get it. You know, little goes a long way. So nothing but love, sunbeams. Have a beautiful and blessed 28th of December. And I feel like this one is a timeless one. So if you're watching this in December, or if you're not, I hope you get out of this with nothing, you know, but everything and then some that you deserve. And make karma find them. Bye, sunbeams.